Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching my last video on the Nike Air structure. I hope you enjoyed it. For today's episode, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Since I am in the midst of packing up my stuff, I try to think of some good content that might keep you guys entertained and interested. So today, I'm going to bring some of my my personality. So today, I'm going to show you a little about my favorite sports movie, White Man Can't Jump. In the Nike Air Command Force, also known as the Billy Hoyles.
What a great no-look pass, too, am I right? The mustard is off the hot dog.
So if you haven't seen White Man Can't Jump, you're watching the wrong YouTube channel. But if you've seen White Man Can't Jump, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Probably one of the greatest basketball movies of all time, for sneakers, for personality, for wardrobes, for even the 2-on-2 basketball was pretty sweet. So yeah, it's a story about a white guy that is hustling his way through the beaches of Venice Beach.
Making my eardrums hurt. See, the thing is, you guys look at me, you see the backwards hat, the gray socks, the funky outfit, and you say, now this guy's a chump, am I right? No. Fact is, I missed this shot, I'll walk away, I'm still a chump.
Trying to make money, and then he becomes friends with Sidney Dean there, also known as Wesley Snipes.
Billy Hoyle. Billy Hoyle. Okay, Billy. Now, can you count to 10, Billy?
If you've seen the movie, great. If you haven't, go grab a DVD or an old VHS like I do, pop it in the VCR, and give it a look. So today, I'm bringing to you the Nike Air Command Force. So back in 1991, Nike designed this shoe to compete with Reebok Pump, which was the hot shoe at the time. So Nike thought that they would do a pump system of their own. Now what they did was they put the pump in the collar instead of around the tongue that Reebok did. So what you would do would pump up the side, and what it would do, it would hug the collar of your foot and keep you locked down while you play basketball. And to release the air, you'd press the little valve on the back. This shoe came out originally in 1991. Video edit, these are actually made in 1990, and the Command Force 180, 1991. Now this one's the retro version, which doesn't have the exact specs as it did in 1991. So the leather is plastic, and the pump system is just for show, but it does work, it does pump, and it does hug your foot, but it's not exactly the same as it was in the original shoe. So in 1991, which I'll show you here, this is my original pair from 1991. Like all my shoes, I hunted them down because I wanted them, because I saw them on a commercial, on a movie, on a player. I first fell in love with this shoe was when I saw White Man Can't Jump and Billy Hoyle rocking this shoe, and he was a white guy that was really good at basketball.
I want to find out how good you are, chump.
Yeah, this shoe, it's fallen apart and fragile. Took me a long time to actually find this one. And I just pumped it up a minute ago and the pump popped. I don't know if you can hear that, but it doesn't pump anymore. It just popped on me. But the design on this one was all full grain leather. You got the Force on the tongue. You got the Nike Air on the back, which you know I always like. And the Nike Air on the sole. This is the original pair. It has been worn, but not a lot. It still says Nike Air in the insole. But yeah, David Robinson of the San Antonio Spurs also wore this. And there's a lot of ads and commercials and posters, which I do have a few, but like I said, they're all packed up. Which, the beautiful shape to this shoe. The retro, look at the difference in shape. Like, you can just see it. Like, look at the toe box. And look at this. Like, what did they do to this shoe and mess it up? like just, these are pretty much the same size, and the shape is just completely different. So I was quite disappointed in the shape of the shoe, but this is one of those shoes that if you're a fan of White Man Can't Jump and a fan of the 90s, like this shoe, I just couldn't resist. I was the first one in line at Foot Locker Polo Park in Winnipeg, Canada. I was the first one in line. I called the manager there, and I was like, Jay, you got the Command Force? He's like, yeah, come on down. And I was the only one that wanted this shoe. So I got lucky. I got this shoe. It went straight to feet, and I wear these a lot. I love these shoes, even though they hurt. they're terribly made, but for the nostalgic sake, I love rocking this shoe. So yeah, they originally came in this box. This isn't the original box, but this is the type of box it came in. This one just came in this black Nike box, which was kind of dope, but I would have liked them to do a little bit more with it. When you see Billy Hoyle in the movie with this shoe, you just see, there's just certain parts in the movie that just, you see the shoes, and he comes out and shoots threes.
Go ahead and walk away.
And, you know, he can't jump, and then he dunks in the Command Force.
White men can jump.
You know, loses his girl, and then he, oh man, it's just a classic movie. But yeah, I wore my White Man Can't Jump t-shirt. I wore the khakis, because Billy Hoyle wears the khakis. The hat on backwards. Some people think I look like this guy. I don't know, you guys be the judge. Do I look like Billy Hoyle? I don't know. But yeah, if you like the Command Force, they are hard to get now. When they came out, I think they were like $200, something like that. But they go for a pretty penny now for some reason. But yeah, pretty good shoe. In my opinion, I love wearing this shoe. So yeah, the material's not as, they're not available anymore. These came out in 2014. Not a very limited run, but only a few sneaker stores here in Canada got it. This one as well, which was not in the movie White Man Can't Jump, but since we're talking about the pump technology made by Nike, I thought I'd bring it up. This one's called the Nike Command Force 180 pump, which the 180 stands for 180 degrees of air. So the 180 degrees that you could see the air, which when this came out in 1991, that was completely clear and you could see the air. Now it's completely orange or yellow because it's getting old. But this shoe was worn by David Robinson of the San Antonio Spurs, and what it had was a bigger version of the pump system on the Command Force. And what you would do, you would pump this up as well, and it would wrap around the collar. And I think it came in, it comes down here as well and wraps around your foot to tighten it down and lock down your foot while you play basketball. This was a big man shoe, but yeah, a lot of people used to rock them back in the day. Just the big tongue, the big bubbles. It just looks so cool. But yeah, it was worn by David Robinson. If you remember in the 90s, there was lots of advertisement that went along with this shoe. There was posters, there was the ad campaigns, there was spots where David Robinson would do his happy birthday thing in the Nike commercials, and Michael Jordan would send him a present, and it would be the Nike Air Command Force 180.
Hi, today Mr. Robinson had a birthday party and got lots of great presents. He got some Air Force 180s for Moses Malone. Oh, and some more for Michael Jordan.
And one of my all-time favorite shoes, which I wish they would retro properly and not give us that crap-ass version that had no pump system on it, which made absolutely no sense when they brought that one out a year later with the pump on it. So I just don't get it. Just give us what we want. Give us the shoe that we want. This one, fully done with the pump and everything. If you could, Nike, that would make me happy, and probably a bunch of people watching this video would make them happy as well if you did this correctly and bring it back. Thank you. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my video for today. I'm trying to think of some content to do while I'm packing and trying to keep this channel going. I'm getting a lot of comments where you guys are enjoying what I'm saying, so awesome. I'm happy. Let me know. Keep commenting. Give me some thumbs up. Make sure you spread the word out. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and let me know how I do. That's the end of today's episode on the Nike Air Command Force.